Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alan Joins, the mayor of the city of Winston-Salem, but more importantly, the mayor of Winston-Salem State University City here. Welcome as we celebrate a great season for the Winston-Salem State University football team. And having said that, let's now welcome Coach Connell Maynard and the Winston-Salem State 2012 football team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give this wonderful 2012 championship team a hand. So again, thank you for joining us this beautiful Sunday afternoon as we come together as a community to say how proud we are of this football team, the coaches, the players, the cheerleaders, all the members of the training staff, the managers and athletic department. You became part of Winston-Salem's culture and history, and we were so proud of you all through the year and through the winning and losing, or it was mostly winning, wasn't it? There's no losses, just that one. But we're so proud of you as a community, and we are glad to take time today as a community to say thank you. Right now, let's cue this video and see a little bit about the season.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Kenny Beck, sports director at WXII 12 News. I will admit I was a little bit skeptical at the end of the 2011 season when Winston-Salem State head football coach Connell Maynard essentially said, look, I know we came up short this year, but we will make it to the national championship game next year. Turns out I was wrong to be skeptical, and boy, am I glad that I was. Winston-Salem State didn't just break records in 2012. This team broke barriers. The Rams became the first HBCU in almost 30 years to play for a Division II football championship. And in just his third season, head coach Connell Maynor kept us entertained the whole way.
I got a lot of congratulations and a lot of texts, but it's been from people that I've known and other coaches in the CIAA. No Michael Jordans or nothing like that.
Jamie Foxx, Al Pacino, they haven't reached out?
They haven't reached out. I don't know what their problem is. Come on, Tiger Woods. They got the same amount of experience in the championship game that we have. Zip. Did that answer that question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, whether you like it or not, you best learn to love it. It's the best thing going today. Woo! That nature boy!
In 2012, the Rams set a new school record for wins, 14. Quarterback Cameron Smith set a new conference record for touchdown passes in a season, 43. And for the second year in a row, WSSU was named Black College Football National Champions by SBN Sports.
Ram Pride all day, every day. That's all I got to say.
Winston-Salem State also enjoyed a second consecutive perfect regular season, repeating as CIAA champs.
We didn't choke. You know, we knew that you score 9 points, you're not going to beat us. So you just got to stay cool. Don't point the fingers and take it one play at a time, one quarter at a time, and finish the game.
But unlike 2011, the 2012 Rams held serve at home, winning 3 straight playoff games at Bowman Gray Stadium to become the first team in conference history to play for it all.
Let's go, SU! Let's go, SU!
And if there was ever any doubt as to whether Ram Nation would make the 540-mile trip from the Triad to Florence, Alabama, in the middle of December no less, to watch the national championship game, those doubts were quickly removed. Ram fans easily outnumbered those from Valdosta State, even though the Blazers' home campus was much closer.
SU! SU! Out here, baby!
The Rams would ultimately fall in the title game, but even without perfection, 2012 will go down as a season Ram Nation will never forget.
It's been an awesome season. We just didn't finish it all the way, but I think we did a great job.
Too many silly mistakes we usually don't make, but guys still came out and played hard, so can't be mad at that. We had a good run this year.
Have a family of Rams. My mom graduated from Winston-Salem, so all of us are proud of what we have accomplished this year.
I love Winston-Salem State. I love it. I love it. I bleed red. I'm a die bleeding red. I love Winston-Salem State.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming out today as we pause as a community to recognize this wonderful team and their leaders. Just call your attention to the program and the card on the backside. Great picture of the team, and hopefully you'll use that today to get some signatures and autographs from the players as they hang around a little bit afterwards. We're going to have a few remarks, but mostly we're going to have fun and enjoy and just say thank you to this team. I'm going to begin with some comments from council members who are here from the Winston-Salem City Council. I'm going to call on Councilmember Durham Montgomery first, who is the council member from the East Ward, a graduate of Winston-Salem State University, and the Winston-Salem State University campus sits in the East Ward. So Councilmember Montgomery.
This is a great day to celebrate. As we look at everything that has been accomplished by this great team, I think about the words of my favorite poem by Edgar Guest, and it simply says, somebody said it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one that wouldn't say so till he tried. So it buckled right in with a trace for grin without any doubt or to quit it, and started to sing as he tackled the thing that could not be done, and he did it. That is what this team has done. When people said you couldn't do it, every day you went in and you did it. And you not only brought great honor to Winston-Salem State University, but to the city of Winston-Salem and to the East Ward, in which I'm proud to be the council member to represent. Now, Coach and Chancellor, I want to know how much it's going to cost me to get a ring for a championship. I know we have a lot of work to do going forward, but I know, and I know that Coach probably will have another challenge next year, but I look forward to traveling back down to Alabama and watching this team and others go down and win a national championship. For you all have gone this far and continue to bring us more pride and more joy as you go out and play every year. And one thing I'm also looking forward to and hope that that day will hasten and come forward very soon, where when we watch on television and we see Winston-Salem State University's football team play, that they're playing in Bowman Gray Stadium on the campus of Winston-Salem State University.
Thanks, council member. Now, in terms of getting the ring, I think the only elected official that I'm aware of that suited up this year was me. Seriously. Let me now call on Council Member Denise Adams, and then followed by Council Member Robert Clark. Council Member.
Go Rams! Let's go Rams! SU! Even though I didn't graduate from Winston-Salem State, but my baby sister did. She's up there back in the back. She never misses a game, CIAA, you name it. She's always been there, and she was in the band. She was in the band. She was a flag girl. But I want to welcome you to the North Ward, of which I am the council member, which is where you sit right there now. I call this the notorious North Ward because we will tear up some stuff. That's what we do. I am so proud of each and every one of you, and this is my home, so I grew up right around the corner from Winston-Salem State. We call it southbound, across the street where 52 is now. But all my life, my parents, Winston-Salem State, Teachers College, WSSU, that's all we heard about. Went to every game, followed you, and we still follow you. When we talk about your successes this year and last year and in the past, I'm just proud. And even though I went somewhere else to school, they didn't know about my town. They knew about WU. They knew about Winston-Salem State University. So all I can tell you is that, again, continue to do the great things that you're doing, and I'm going to be a cheerleader for you. Trust me. That's right. SU, red, baby, red.
Good afternoon. I'm Robert Clark, representing the West Ward, and I want to also offer my congratulations. And while I didn't suit up, Coach, I do have 4 years of college eligibility still left, so I am available if you need me. To the players, just a quick comment, and I would simply say cherish the moment. I think it was Woody Allen that said everybody gets 15 minutes of fame, and you don't know what life's going to bring you, but certainly when you do have moments like this, cherish it. I didn't win many football championships, but I did play on some pretty good teams back in high school. But times like this, be it when you get married, kids are born, or whatever, there are moments in life where you just have to sit back and remember it and cherish it, because when you're old and gray and your grandkids want to hear about that big game, you want to be able to tell them about it. So anyway, thank you so much. I've been able to watch Winston-Salem State since I moved here in the early 60s. I moved here about the time Earl Monroe was playing basketball, and of course he certainly put it on the map, and he and Big House and the others. But I'll be honest with you, we're a little selfish on this. Your name actually has the name of the city in it, and y'all bring us a lot of free advertising, and we certainly appreciate that. And I think it all builds together. And to echo what Derwin says, we are working, so hopefully very soon when you go across the street and play football, that'll be your stadium you play in. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. City of Winston-Salem is extraordinarily proud of the team and the school. We're part of Forsyth County. And we're glad to have today the chairman of the county commissioners, Mr. Richard Linville, here, as well as Commissioner Bill Whitehart. I saw Commissioner Walter Marshall here as well, someplace, and I believe Commissioner Everett Witherspoon. So we're delighted to have Forsyth County joining in this celebration. I'll call on the chairman, Mr. Linville.
The mayor thinks that Forsyth County is in Winston-Salem instead of the other way around. Now, when I'm in his place, that's the way it is. I want to thank the mayor, Mayor Jones, the Winston-Salem City Council for including me in this great celebration. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners and the citizens of Forsyth County, I want to congratulate Chancellor Reaves, Coach Maynard and his staff, the players on this great team, and the students of Winston-Salem State University for a fantastic year of football. As the season progressed, with each victory, the excitement in this community just continued to grow. Your hard work and dedication showed the entire country that good things can happen in this community, and we appreciate the positive reflection on Winston-Salem and Forsyth County. Our community is a winning community in many ways, and your leadership is greatly appreciated. Thank you, congratulations, and enjoy this day of celebration. Thank you.
Another hand for the Red Sea of Sound. Woo! Thank you all for being here. I neglected to introduce Senator Earlene Parman, who is here, who's a good Winston-Salem State University graduate as well. Up there, right there she is, Senator. And I also want to recognize the Carver High School band over here on my left. You might recall the night that the team returned from Valdosta. That team, the plane came in late that night, and we asked the Carver School band to come up and add a little excitement that night as we greeted the team coming back. So thank you all for coming today and that night. It's now my honor to present to you the Chancellor of the Winston-Salem State University, Chancellor Donald Reaves.
Well, this is great. Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council and city staff and citizens of Winston-Salem, thank you very much for your support and for hosting this wonderful event to recognize our football team and all of the accomplishments, all of their accomplishments. The Rams certainly had an outstanding year in 2012, and we really appreciate all of the efforts to recognize those accomplishments. All of us at Winston-Salem State University are proud of our players, proud of our coaches and their athletic staff for bringing home so many honors and for raising awareness of the university across the city, across the state, and across this nation. And we're equally pleased in knowing that the team's success has been good for the city of Winston-Salem. Each time we played a game in the championship, other teams came to the city. They brought their fans into the city, which in addition to generating revenue, also helped to raise awareness of what a great place this is to live and to work and to play football. And every time somebody wrote an article on our coaches or on our team or on the successes that we've been enjoying, like someone mentioned earlier, the name Winston-Salem is right there. So I think all of us owe the Rams football team hearty congratulations for a wonderful season and our thanks for bringing so much recognition to this university and to this community. Now, on a personal level, I want to congratulate these young men. You've been absolutely outstanding. And beyond congratulations, I want to impress upon you the significance of your accomplishments. Success at the levels of which you've been playing over the last several years is a tremendous feat, and I hope that you realize that. But when you're so close to such laudable accomplishments, it's hard to really realize what you've done. It may not have sunk in yet, but give it time, it certainly will. And I just want to add one other thing. As I look at these trophies up here, the one that stands out the most is the one that says 2012 Cleveland Classic. And many of you know that's my hometown. And I had gone out to Cleveland in advance of the team, and I had started talking. Probably said more than I should have said before you got on the field. But I kept saying, Lord, don't let them show up there. But you did a great job. You did a fantastic job. That was absolutely, and I kept talking after the game was over, too. I also want to congratulate Bill Hayes, who is the architect of the resurrection of athletics at Winston-Salem State. When I was thinking about hiring Bill, I spoke to a lot of people, some of you in this room, about him, and some people said, don't hire Bill. He's a crusty old guy, he's an old-timer, and what he's looking for is a way to ride off into the sunset. Well, he proved all of them wrong, and whenever he decides to ride off, it's not going to be into the sunset, it's going to be into the limelight. Thank you very much, Bill. And last but not least, Connell Maynard, the general on the field. I've met some confident people in my life, but Connell ranks right up there at the top of the list with the best of them. He's consistently set the bar high, and he has cleared those heights. I have no doubt that he will continue to be very successful. So to the coach and his staff, congratulations for the outstanding job that all of you have done. Finally, and again, we appreciate the city for hosting this celebration. Thank you very much, and I hope that everyone here this afternoon has a really great and enjoyable day. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor, and it's now my honor to present to you Coach Bill Hayes, who is the athletic director at Winston-Salem State University.
Good afternoon, everybody. First, I want to acknowledge Earlene Parman again and Walt Marshall and all those folks who have supported us. And then I want to thank the mayor and the city council and this entire community for this wonderful celebration. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you that I am really excited today. I mean, because some 3 years ago, a little bit more than 3 years ago, I had a dream. You know, Martin Luther King, the late Martin Luther King, really isn't the only one that's a dreamer. I am truly a dreamer, and I had a dream about this. And I had a dream about ramatizing Winston-Salem. I had a dream about painting this city red. You know, I had a dream about hiring a young man to come in and do the thing that a lot of people tried to do, but very few could do on a level that he could do. And so, Coach Maynard, where are you? Can you come up here for a minute? I need you here with me because, believe me, you give me strength. Watching you do what you do provides motivation to keep me going. So when I had this dream about finding that right person to jumpstart this program, to ramatize this city, to paint it all red, to pull the entire Ram family everywhere together again, my mind just kept going to Coach Maynard, Connell Maynard. That's all I could think about. All the coaches all over, I just kept thinking about him. Very few people in the coaching business ever win one championship, a conference championship. Take a minute and look at that. Look at that. You will probably never see one man, one team, in one season do something like that. Let's give him a big hand. Now just imagine, not only is there a conference championship trophy, but there's probably 4 or 5 national championship trophies, a semifinal Super Region 8 championship trophy, Coach of the Year trophies. How many? 4, 5? 5 trophies. But wait a minute. Also, last year, he had the same number of trophies, or maybe more. The year before that, he had trophies. So in 3 years, Coach Maynard has won enough trophies to fill up this whole area. Let's give him another big hand. And let me also say that the other day I asked the Chancellor, I said, Chancellor, you know, I hadn't said this to you yet, but you have to give me some about the trophy cases. We need some trophy cases. So Mr. Mayor and Chancellor and our representatives up there, and Earlene, when I was down in Durham, our good friend down in Durham gave us some money to buy some trophy cases. So now I'm charging you with helping me find money to build some trophy cases. If we keep this guy around, and we plan to, we're going to need a lot of room for trophy cases. So I truly appreciate this support today from this community. I appreciate it more than you could ever imagine, because it says that we can. It says that we can be the best. It says that we can take the name Winston-Salem State and let it permeate all over the United States and all over the world. We can do that. So I'm extremely proud. I'm proud of this city. I'm proud of how the city and the mayor and all of the councilmen and representatives are coming together. The county commissioners coming together. We all are coming together as one big Ram family. So and you know what? We've already started planning for next year. There's some people that I've asked to be on the outside who are going to be seeing you when you leave, and what they're going to be doing is passing out schedules, passing out pledge cards, because you know I need the money to pay this guy and to run this organization. So I need you to sign a pledge card so that we can continue what we started, because we've got big plans for next season. So while we celebrate all the successes of today, we're the kind of people that we want to see way ahead in the future because our goals are still the same. They haven't changed. We want to win a national championship. So, coach and team and all the assistant coaches, that you're going to introduce those guys, I'm sure, but I just want to say to Coach Maynard and all his assistant coaches and all of our teams and all of your wives and friends and loved ones that I know you neglect while you do all that you do and winning all these trophies, that I really, really appreciate you and you all for all the good work that you've done. Thank you and keep me going. Bye-bye.
John Dale, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? First of all, I want to thank my personal Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to thank him for the mayor and the city council and the chancellor and Bill Hayes and my coaching staff and the football team and the band and the cheerleaders and the fans, the students, and everybody in this place. And John Dale for doing all those great articles on us. I thank the Lord for all of y'all. It's been a great run, and we're not finished yet. You know, I told the guys last year that won 13 football games was the first team ever in black college football to win 13 football games, that it wasn't going to last long, and it didn't, because we broke it this year with 14 wins. So, like they said, what this team has accomplished, they don't realize it right now. No other HBCU has won over 12 games in one season. None. Winston-Salem State is in first and second with 14 wins and 13 wins. Everybody else, 12. So we can continue to look back at people as we did this weekend. We just got back from Atlanta, and they had a guy that made the Black College All-American team that plays for Tuskegee. And we play them next year in the Cleveland Classic, Chancellor. And he told me on the van, Coach, y'all gonna be ready for us next year? I turned around and said, son, you got it mixed up. We the two-time defending national champions. Will y'all be ready for us? I told him Carlos Field's gonna remember that. What's his number, Carlos? 74. We got some stuff for 74. But he don't understand. He will, though. He will. But I want to start up top. Like I said, thank the mayor and his committee for having this celebration. It really means a lot to us, for you guys to recognize us and understand the accomplishments and that these guys went through and everything that they've done. The city councilman, the chancellor, for doing all he do and giving Bill everything he asked for, and Bill Hayes and his staff for tirelessly. I mean, this guy works. You think we work? This guy works. He beat me to work every day, and you know, he go home and get him a little nap. You know, he's not as young as me, but but he come right back and keep on working. I want my wife to stand up and my daughter. I gotta thank those two. Oh yeah, your wife, Carolyn. Ma, where you at? Stand up, Ma. My coaches, all the coaches, come up on the stage, please. I get, like I said, we just came back from Atlanta, and we have 4 All-Americans: Carlos Fields, Marcus Lawrence, Malcolm Rowe, and Cameron Smith. And Cameron Smith also was the Black College Offensive Player of the Year. I was the Coach of the Year for the 2nd year in a row, and we was the HBCU National Champions for the 2nd year in a row. That trophy was about the same size as, I guess, this one, maybe. And so we got it. They gonna ship it back for us. No, he not. Is this Bryce? Oh, no, that ain't Bryce. That's Blink. I thought that was Bryce. City councilman, I heard you say you had 4 years left. We ain't got no money. You got to go somewhere else. We trying to win. That's the way it is around here now. You can't make the first team now. You got to go down the street. But these guys right here, coaching staff, you know, I get all the credit and I got to go get all the awards. And but these guys right here work just as hard as I do, and getting the guys prepared to play every week. Coach Hayes, Richard Hayes, defensive back coach. Coach Taylor, wide receiver coach, coached 3 guys almost over 1,000 yards in one season. The previous record was Rondé Gaddison had 1,000 yards, the only receiver in Winston-Salem State history to go over 1,000 yards. We had 2 guys to do that this year, and we had another guy with 900 yards. So Coach Taylor is doing a great job with those guys. Mark is our strength and conditioning coach. He's doing a great job with those guys, working them, and I'm telling you now, if they miss, I will get an email. He will give me an email if they miss. So he's on top of it. Coach Ramsey, running back coach. Everybody thought we was going to not do anything in the running game this year because Nick Cooper left, but Rams got those guys coached up and got them ready to play when they get in the game. Coach Eder, offensive line coach. Associate head football coach, recruiting coordinator. Is responsible for a lot of these guys that we bring in through the transfer route. He's mainly a transfer guy, but he can bring some freshmen in too. Coach Eder. That's his grandson, Blink. Blink, what you got for me? You got something for me? Come on. I need some music, band. Come on. Show him. Come on, I need something. Hey, Doc, I need some dancing music for him. Blink. Oh yeah. What you got? Let's go. Come on, man, get your arms out. You ready? Come on. Yeah. Go Blink. 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 Get busy. It's your birthday. Go birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Yeah. Go, Blink. Go. All right. You didn't know I had those skills, did you? Next coach is Coach Hart. He coaches the safeties and outside linebackers. Him and Coach Hayes are responsible for all those interceptions and big hits in the secondary. Next guy is Keenan Bullware, our defensive coordinator, assistant head football coach. The guy's responsible for the great defense that we had the past 3 seasons. As y'all saw in the film, y'all saw some stuff that you don't normally see. People scoring on our defense. You saw me score on them, didn't you? Y'all saw it. Don't act like you didn't see it. They didn't show it? They showed my touchdown? Oh, they just showed me go to the camera. Oh, that was after the touchdown when I went to the camera. Yeah, that's what it was. But, yeah, they like to talk that noise because, you know, a lot of people don't score on them, but we score on them every day. And so it's easy in the game. They can stop people. Right, Boy? Okay. But those guys doing a great job, and they're the reason why we're 35-4 over 3 football seasons. Thank you, guys. The best coaching staff in college football. Best coaching staff in college football. Also, again, I want to thank the cheerleaders for all that you do, every game, all the hard work you put in and put out. We thank you. Band, the best band in HBCU. We thank y'all, man. These guys love y'all. They love y'all. And y'all right there with us. We'll see you in Cleveland again. I know the Chancellor going to make that happen because he's from Cleveland, so don't even worry about it, Doc. We got you. Go ahead and get your plans ready, you know what I'm saying, Chancellor? The band got to go. Band don't go, we don't go. That's our lifeline. That's our lifeline right there. I need some music to walk when I do the Nature Boy. Woo! Whether you like it or not, you best learn to love it. It's the best thing going today. Woo! Y'all didn't invite Ric Flair? Come on. Mayor, wait a minute. Mayor, you didn't invite Ric Flair. Come on now. You slipping. Football team. Got to think, where the seniors at? Seniors, stand up. Thank you guys. You guys are the reason. Y'all guys led these guys. And we came up one game short, but that's all right. It's always next year. Thank you guys, seniors, for your leadership, everything you did, your blood and sweat and tears for this football team, this program, this university, this community. The rest of the football team, thank you guys also. And we got to get ready to go now. It starts right now. Starts right now, getting ready for next year. I already been talking junk already, so y'all got to back me up. I don't know what happens. I just start talking. John Dill asked me a while ago, you going to be 25, 30 minutes? I said, no, John, about an hour. Thank you, John Dill. On a serious note, John Dill, I mean, y'all know, y'all read the paper every day and see it's an article on somebody on the football team, a player or a coach or somebody, and that's because of John Dill. And John, we thank you for all the notoriety you give us in the paper every day. Appreciate you, man. He got to get shoulder surgery. He tried to play some tennis and tore up his rotator cuff. He's not very athletic. He couldn't play for me, but it's okay. Well, I'm at the team. We're at the football team. Okay, yeah, we thank those guys. Really, guys, like Coach Hayes said, you got to really, we just came back from Atlanta, the HBCU Hall of Fame. And Joe Green and all these guys was there and getting interviewed, Doug Wims. And like Coach said, man, I mean, to win this many trophies in 2 years, 3 years is mind-boggling. You know, it's people that win in the Hall of Fame. I was looking at their stats, coaches that win in the Hall of Fame, and they had like 3 conference championships, you know, and they going into the Black College Hall of Fame. And they had like 50-something wins and stuff like that. And so you guys don't realize it now, but if you talk to Marcus Lawrence, Cam Smith, Carlos Fields, and Malcolm Rowe, they was there. They heard the stories. They heard Shannon Sharp tell the story, how he came up with his brother, and they had to eat out of the same bowl of cereal. The first one up got to eat the cereal, and the second one, whoever the first, left the milk in the bowl, so the second one, when he got up, he could put the cereal in there so he could have some cereal. And it was canned milk. It was canned milk. And those are the type of stories that these Hall of Famers was telling the way they came up. And I tell my guys all the time that they spoiled and they don't appreciate stuff and they take everything for granted. And when those guys heard some of those guys' stories, you know, they understood what I was saying. And they do now. And they'll tell y'all about some of them. But it was a great opportunity to meet those guys, and for those guys to meet those guys. They brought the All-American team in to meet the legends, the Hall of Famers, to meet the Hall of Famers. So that was good. They got to take pictures with them and interact. Larry Little was their coach, and he talked about you and Willie Jeffries and all those guys. But you guys, like I said, it ain't going to hit you till you 20, 30 years from now that you realize what kind of type of season that you had, that you are the best HBCU college football team ever. You are. You are. And we got the best band and cheerleaders and fans and alumni and city councilmen and chancellor and AD in D2 football. Hands down. No question about it. We know we got the best assistant coaches, and I just happen to be in the best job of all because I get to manage all of y'all. So thank you for that. I'm forgetting somebody, Coach. I know I already thanked my wife, my daughter. Yeah, I thanked everybody. But most importantly, real quick about these guys, You know, we played the whole season, and some of these people heard this the other night. We played the whole season. When we got back, school was over with. Exams was over with, and we played 16 weeks of watching film and leaving early, going on the road, staying overnight, watching film. Everything that we asked these guys to do, they did it for the whole first semester. When they got back, they got one night in their dorm, and then they had to get out and go home. Y'all was already home. And we had 22 guys to make the dean list, 3.0 or higher. 22. And they practiced football the whole semester. Now, we had about another 100 people in athletics to make the dean's list also, 115 more to make the dean's list also, but they didn't do what we did. They didn't have to watch as much film as our guys had to do, and they have to lift weights every day and do all the things that we asked them to do with their time. So I thought that was a great accomplishment, and every time I get a chance to tell it, I'm going to tell it because that's what it's all about. It's all about getting that little piece of paper. Those guys know that. I'm not going to give you my NFL speech. That'll add 5 more minutes, John. So they know what the NFL speech is, not for long, and get that little piece of paper. So, again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. This is truly a blessing upon us, and for you to be here on a Sunday afternoon, taking it out of your busy schedule to come out here to thank us, to show your support. You are the true Rams. You are the true Rams if you're in this building right now. You're part of our family. You're part of our family if you're in this building right now. If they're not in this building right now, hey, Coach Collins, how you doing, buddy? It's my buddy, Coach Collins, right there. It's a big win. We beat Fayetteville? I knew that. I knew that. We played, didn't we? That's what the people ask me, y'all win? What? Did we play? Okay, then. We won. Are you crazy? I know y'all think I'm crazy. I really don't act like this all the time. How you doing, Arthur? Arthur's our new study hall guy. He's in part academics. So he's going to be a big part of this football team next year. I can't see no higher than that. I'm sorry. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you for supporting this football program, this athletic program, these student athletes, and everything that you do. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Coach.
Where your jersey at?
It's in the car.
The players are supposed to wear their jerseys today.
I forgot it, man. I'm sorry, Coach. I do laps on Monday, right? During the off season, we're going to try to get Coach some skills and be more outgoing and a little less quiet. Well, again, thank you all for coming today. We had a great time. Let me thank the Winston-Salem Journal for running some big newspaper ads for us today. Ernie Pitt with the Chronicle helped us with ads as well. And WXII put together this really neat video that you saw to begin with. So, folks, stay around. If you go up to the concession stands, we got some soft drinks and some refreshments just on the house, so to speak. And have a great time. Sign some, get some autographs signed, and we'll see you again next year, Coach. Thank you.